Good morning. Hello, everyone. I don't want to brag, but you're looking at someone with 3 YouTube subscribers. That's right, 3 people who found me somehow on YouTube. I know that means absolutely nothing to everybody, including myself. Also, I forgot 50% of my makeup. I wear 2 things, like a compact, like press powder thing, and mascara, and I forgot the mascara. Whatever, who cares? This is how I look. I am glad it's Friday. And I wanted to mention the YouTube channel because there's a video over there that is not going to be here. I was talked off a ledge yesterday, and I think some videos maybe belong there instead of here. So if you are interested in checking that out, go ahead. It's about something I've been talking a lot about lately, but it's just not going to be on Instagram. That's why yesterday it was here for a little bit, and then I replaced it with the video about birthday bags that I had forgot to post a while ago. But a lot of the reason why I even started doing this is because I wanted to show the real reality of teaching. What happens every day, the ins and the outs, the goods, the bads, the crying, the laughing, the stories that are funny, the ones that aren't, the days that are just like bleh, like that's just what life is. And part of what got me started to do that is because I see and I love and I consume the content of things like, for example, the reels on Instagram and like the TikTok videos of, someone walking in and their classroom is in shambles, and then they snap their fingers and then pan to this beautifully decorated room. And I love it. I mean, it's so creative, and I'm mostly jealous because I don't know how to do that. And I worry also because I think that what we are doing collectively is putting out this image that it's that easy. Now, I know nobody really believes like you just snap your fingers, but what they don't see is exactly how hard it is. I know you didn't snap your fingers and make the room happen. I know it probably took you days and days in a room that was probably not air conditioned, and you were not getting paid for that time, and all the stuff that we see was purchased with your own money. But the general public, who has very little regard for what we do in the first place, doesn't know that, or may know that but not really see that. So that's kind of what my mission was. We're not martyrs, and I think in education we're pushed to be that in a little bit. Like, we look up to the teachers who make it look easy, who are easy breezy walking in the hallway with like bluebirds flying around their shoulders because it's effortless. And I have a line of beautiful children walking behind me, and I smile all day and I never raise my voice, and children are miracles and deserve all the love. And they are, and they do. But like, they're also little people with their own personalities, and some are stubborn, some are mean, some are unkind to their friends, some are disrespectful to adults, some speak no English, some speak English and don't want to do a darn thing. And we deal with all of that all day long. And it's a constant drain on you as a person, because above it all, we are people with emotions and feelings. And you can get your feelings hurt by a 6-year-old. You can get pushed to the point of frustration where you have to leave the room for a quick second and breathe air outside of the classroom because you just need to do that. I can't tell you and I know they say this all the time, almost 30 years, but it's for serious. I've been here almost 30 years. I think it's 28. It could be 29. I'm bad at math. There have been times, even already this year, when I walk over to my portable door, I just open it for a second and I stand outside for with the door open. The kids are here. I mean, it's okay. It's all safe. We're good. I know what I'm doing. And I just look at the sun and I take a breath and I turn around and I come back in with a little bit of renewed peace. Because anyone can tell you, kids can push you to your limit. The workload is ridiculous and getting worse by the day. And the undervaluing of education by people in charge is laughable now. Our governor, he gave a few speeches. I think it's his mission to I don't know what, just get us all to quit. Like, he actually made a speech recently, and this is not verbatim, but basically said, I've seen what happens when teachers go to education colleges. I mean, I'm underwhelmed with that. So I think veterans should come in and do that job. I'm paraphrasing, and of course I'm adding my own snark, but that was the underlying message. Like, teachers really aren't doing a great job at teaching, so let's bring in someone else with a completely unrelated profession. They should be able to do it. And I'm not undervaluing the military. I have all the respect in the world. But let's reverse it. Let's put the shoe on the other foot. If there's a sudden shortage of people entering the military, are you going to come recruit a 30-year veteran teacher? No, because it would be ridiculous, because I'm not suited for it, because I had no interest in it. But if you were in the military 30 years ago for 4 years, or better yet, if you're the wife of someone who was in the military 30 years ago, how does that translate to being a teacher? And I was thinking about this, and I was thinking of a list of questions I would put up there for potential newcomers, not just military veterans, but whatever new scheme it is, whatever profession he thinks can teach better than teachers. Like, what would you do when the first kid enters your room and speaks zero English? Let's say you have a kid come in your room and they only speak Japanese. You don't have any other Japanese kids to help. Please don't think someone's going to come down from the office and help you. You're not going to get an aide to sit there and help this kid. You have to teach 20 other children, and also this child who only speaks Japanese, who is scared and crying, because imagine how scary that is for a little kid. What are you going to do then? What are you going to do the first time some high school kid says, F you, man, I'm not doing that? Because you think they don't do that? Because they do. What are you going to do the first time a kid sleeps through every lesson? What are you going to do then? How are you going to find out what the problem is? What is the problem? Is he sick? Is he tired? Is he being abused at home? Is he just a jerk? Does he just hate school? What? What are you going to do then? How are you going to learn math? What are the different components of teaching a child how to read? What are you going to do? How are you going to teach a kid to read? Do you think you walk in and someone hands you lesson plans for the year and says, here you go, friend? That's not how it works. It is not like the movies. And recess, you don't say, ring, ring, it's time for recess, everybody go play. And your friends come in and visit while your kids are at recess, and you chat about how fun your day is while you're cleaning up watercolor. It's not reality. So it's just a little frustrating when I see us, and collectively, because I'm part of it, portraying that our job is super easy, that what we do can be done in the snap of a finger, because it's so not even close to being true. So anyway, that's just my thoughts for today. It's day 14. I got lots of thoughts. It's been rough. It hasn't been the easiest start for me. I'm finding out a lot of stuff about myself this year, that in thinking about where my future lies in education, and whatever. Sometimes those things are hard to think about. But we're going to make it. It's going to be fine. The beginning is always hard. The beginning's always hard. So if you're a teacher and it's the beginning, it's hard. It just is. I cry all the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Whatever. It's hard. This is a hard job. And the hardest part is that no one believes that you can do your own job. Nobody says, hey, teacher, get in that classroom and teach those kids. No, they say, hey, teacher, get in that classroom and do all of these things that are completely developmentally inappropriate. Oh, and guess what? We're going to test you on it in a little bit. Use this curriculum that really sucks, but give it a go. Let's all pretend we love it. Like, that's what's happening. Like, they're holding us to this high esteem, expecting us to make miracles happen, but they're not letting us use resources that we know could actually make that happen. It's like they're setting us up for failure. Sometimes is how I feel. And when I say they, I don't mean my principal, my school, whatever, just disclaimer. I just mean the people above that who make the decisions. So anyway, that's my Friday rant. But look, I have a lot to be happy about. I have one car. It's good. Fingers crossed. I have Wawa coffee that someone else paid for today, a fellow teacher. It's going to be a good day. I made like an actual reel with music today, so progress. And my sweet friend bought me a Starbucks iced tea. So I'm set for the morning caffeine, set for the afternoon caffeine. I'm set for adult decaffeinated beverages later at home. It's a 3-day weekend. It's Fun Friday. just, man, let the good times roll, right? All right, my friends. I'll see you later.